Chapter 4 Storm. Here's where things start getting a little complicated. First thing we have to deal with is dogs. Unfortunately.
A storm is approaching.
Alright, I'm still under the influence of not gaining any hunger. Haha. So, Reiki bricks. This leads to the apartments. Across the way leads to the Galleria or the arcade or whatever it's supposed to be called. I don't think this leads anywhere. Yeah. Now, where we're supposed to go for progression is through here. But we'll need to take some side passageways. You'll see why once we go in here. Could have sworn this is where we were first introduced to the things. Let's find out. Alright, we're clear. Now, what I just did might seem strange, but trust me. Well, I'll leave it here for now because we'll have to come back out this way, but I don't want to leave anything here permanently.
Something is blocking the way to the mines. They have filth. They have defiled this entire building block.
You don't actually need the flares in here, and I recommend saving them for later. Keep your wits about you. Just in case. Ha! That was pretty lame, spider guy. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You were killed by a fucking pebble. Anything more prejudicial. Like, you know, I just need a boatload of stims. I don't have any hunger protection anymore. Not like I'm short on food. Could have finished him off with a rock, but I forgot to re-equip it as a throwable. Yeah, it's actually the weird atmospheric fog in here that allows you to see in the dark. Don't think I don't see you in there. Fog gets you away. I might want to be careful with my sledgehammer. It is starting to get a little overworn. Why don't we get chem lights? It's like chem lights scattered around, but we never get a chance to have any fun with them. So yes, if you pay attention, children, if you pay attention, there's a whole vent system up there. This is important, and there's a reason. Okay, you got. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, you're not the only ones with a ranged attack. Yeah, this is just a shortcut we opened. We have to go through the door to see what the problem is. We're supposed to be heading for the mine. Burn the fuckers. Now, note, sever the connections. What does that have to do with burning them? Rag, empty bottle, something flammable, lighter fluid? Oasis Arcade, apartments, I am here. So yes, these things will insta-kill you if you try to sneak through that hallway. So we're not going to do that. Now what you can do, I should say what you're meant to do in the typical sense, is get a molly and just, you know, yeet it in there. But that does not give you good end. That gives you bad end. There is another way. That means the storm is coming. That's a bad spot for you. So the arcade will tell us where there is a thing that we can get. Thing is, that would mean going to the arcade, going to the apartments, going back to the arcade, and going back to the apartments. So instead, we're just gonna go straight to the apartments first. This is where we leave it. And that, because we got no ammo for it right now. There it is. Well, because of that, you're about to see something kind of funny. Now, you might have noticed that that one just sort of died as I entered the room. Well, the thing is, these door transitions are teleportations. And Doom, if you teleport into an area that is occupied by something else, you telefrag it. So yes, doors can be used to kind of telefrag enemies. I wouldn't rely on it too much because enemies are still moving around on the other side of the door, so you don't know if you're going to telefrag them or just open a door into a world of hurt. See a splitter in there, but we can't get to it. So we'll loot the bathrooms first. take the rag. The wood glue's not necessary right now. Well, finally. Where are you? Body armor's durability's already down to half. And stay dead. Great, I just cleared out one vial and I just picked up another one. Oh, well. Doing better than last time. Last time I was constantly having to limp my over-encumbrance because I was basically just bringing everything with me because I have a tendency to do that. I guess I am by nature a loot goblin. Because this thing has a small shaft handle. What's the matter? Don't want to come in the pool? Garden Carpenter's the thing called it wants its monster effect back. Just trying to use this thing up so I can get rid of it without wasting it. And lighten the load, at least somewhat, on my sledgehammer, so I'm not wasting that on things that could be dealt with with just other implements. Because that hammer is... Until I get reliable axe, that hammer is going to be my workhorse. It was my workhorse last run. I just hammer timed it through the whole thing. I forget. Are we supposed to go this way? Oh, no, I remember now. Yeah, those splitters we saw before over there. How am I doing that? I can just... Yeah, there we go. That I will shotgun. These are very tight quarters, and I don't feel like fucking around with those things. That's where we're supposed to go, but we can open up a shortcut. Now, it's the third floor of this building where things are going to get interesting. Interesting. That high-risk, high-reward strategy I mentioned before is going to become crystallized on the third floor. One of these has got to have a monster in it, right? Yep, called it. Yeah, once you can work out the number of hits you need to kill something, like, dealing with that becomes kind of trivial. will say this about the pickaxe, it's pretty durable. Granted, I'm not sure how much good that's worth considering how little damage it does. It's a short-staffed weapon. The weapons with the pole as the base are infinitely better, but purposefully you don't find those poles as often, especially in the early game. Another blocked path. Who would have thunk it? I hate these things. These things I will waste bullets on. Like, I've seen these things fucking, like, clip through walls. I'm not fucking around with them. I mean, you can carry medkits, but the weight and the size of the damn things, you're better off just using them where you find them. And then just be done with it. If you can't use it then just don't bother bringing it with you. Just dump it. So it was 330 or 131, if I remember correctly, that had crunch. Messed up my charge attack. Throwing shit. Oh, again? Hate it when they do that shit. Got a bandage. Yep. Hunger. Yeah, because 131 was what was mentioned in the arcade. Now, we haven't seen that yet. That's my foreknowledge at work, as it often is. So we're going to floor 2. The pain is about to start. Okay. A little bit more. Little. Perfect. Now for another customer. A little bit more. A little bit. Alright, 2 served. There's just one problem. That's 2 of 5. This hallway would be perfect. So many corners. But we gotta get them, their pathfinding unfucked before we can make that work. Yeah, their pathfinding is not unfucked. I keep hearing it like fucking behind me. Yeah, like it's coming right channel, like it's right there, but it's not right there, and it's freaking me out a little bit. Oh, are you on another terrain barrier? You are, aren't you? Yeah, you can't cross that line. Well, that's inconvenient. They are right on the other side of that wall. They are just right fucking there. Okay, they're all over there. Yep, okay. A little more. Shit, we blew that one. Okay, we got another corner. Or no, geometry's wrong. That corner might work. Bad angle. Well, that worked. 3 served. Fuck! I got greedy! I got fucking greedy! Honestly, that's not a bad corner to get them, because they can't actually cross that wall, I don't think. You can use that to fuck them over. Gotcha, bitch! Last customer! I am gonna save scum this shit, you better fucking believe it. A little bit closer. Come over to the left. No, my left. Woo! I think that's all of them. Let's speed up stamina recovery, shall we? So, do not throw that latch. Now, the idea is that if you manage to outmaneuver the fucking exploding ladies, you'd throw this to lock that panel down behind you. But if you do that, you isolate yourself from an access point that you need in order to get the better ending. Which is why I killed them. Now, that's what's supposed to make this more difficult, is that otherwise you would have to handle all of that a second time to get the better ending. Because through this door, we have this gate. And the symbol here matches one in the arcade. Now, we can't throw the switch to open this door until we get the thing from here that we need. Oh, thank God, another long shaft. But if we close that grate behind us, we can't come back this way from the other end, because we're going to drop down. And yeah, we're going to drop down here, and then we have no way back if we close the other grate. I don't know why some of these crates are so much harder than others to break. Okay, I don't need that much salami. I'll just use that now. Okay, so now we're on the other side of that barricade.
Every moment you dwell here will lead us closer to inevitability. If you still had a chance to leave, would you take it?
You could stop playing at any time. Thinly veiled metaphor. More food that I don't need.